2020 was tough on everyone, from the Taal Volcano eruption to Kobe's tragic death to the COVID-19 pandemic. We will always remember the year 2020 for the unfortunate conditions it brought to all of us. But despite that, there were still some notable highlights that happened in the world of basketball. Gilas Pilipinas undefeated so far. The Philippines' performance in the 2021 FIBA Asia Cup qualifiers has been impressive. Gilas Pilipinas swept the 3 games it's played in the competition, destroying their opponents by an average of 28 points. They took care of Indonesia 100-70 back in February. Then, in late November, the young Gilas squad defeated Thailand twice in easy fashion. Momentum is definitely on their side, with the last window of the qualifiers set to be held here in Clark, Pampanga. Pinoys making waves overseas. Sports came to a halt early last year because of coronavirus, but several Filipino athletes were able to make their way overseas as soon as basketball made a return. Kai Sotto made another step towards his NBA dream by signing with the G League to be part of the Ignite Select squad. 30 Ravenna has been turning heads in Japan's B League since he made his debut in early November. FEU's Ken Tuffin surprised the lot in the NPL, while Gilas women member Jack Kanimam has been dominating as an import for Shisin University in Taiwan. Then of course there was Team Pilipinas, who reigned supreme in the first ever FIBA Esports Open back in June. Props to all of our kababayans. Keep making us proud, mga kapatid. Titan collabs. Speaking of making waves, our homies Titan launched not one, but 2 huge collabs this year. The first one was with the King! The Nike LeBron 17 Low Titan launched back in August. Now this was huge. To be clear, they did shoes with LeBron before, but this was different because it was actually a straight up collab and the shoe had Titan in the name. Insane. And they didn't stop there. From the King, they went on to a collab with the GOAT. That's right, in December they launched the Air Jordan 23 Titan and the Air Jordan 35 Titan. And props to the homies for constantly raising the bar. Back-to-back titles for Ginebra. Barangay Ginebra mag-ingay! At the turn of 2020, Ginebra won its 3rd PBA Governor's Cup title in 4 years. Led by Justin Brownlee, the Kings were able to beat their rivals Meralco Bolts in 5 games. When the PBA restarted its season in a bubble in Clark in October, a few were picking Ginebra to win the Philippine Cup. But as the conference went on, Ginebra was able to grab the top spot and again make another finals appearance, setting up a showdown with TNT Tropang Giga. It seemed like TNT had enough firepower, but the injuries to Ray Parks and Jason Castro turned out to be the series changer. Ginebra took full advantage and handled TNT despite offensive outbursts from RR Pogoy. Last but not the least, surprise surprise, Lakers win the 2020 NBA title. Yeah, I had to go with the Lakers. There was a lot of anticipation and a lot of hype surrounding the 2 Los Angeles teams prior to the 2019-2020 NBA season. The Lakers had traded for Anthony Davis to pair him with LeBron James, who's gearing up for a bounce-back season. Meanwhile, the Clippers got their hands on Kawhi Leonard and Paul George. That pairing had pundits picking them as the better LA team, saying they had the right tools offensively and defensively to win it all. But as the season progressed, the Lakers proved themselves to be the superior squad. They were at the top of the West when the season was stopped due to COVID. When play resumed in the Disney campus, the Lakers were all business. Behind the King and the Brow, they locked up the top seed and steamrolled through the first 3 rounds of the playoffs before beating Miami 4-2 in the finals. Guys like Rondo, KCP, and Alex Caruso handed in stellar performances to help the Lakers win its 17th title. For a franchise that was stunned at the start of the year by Kobe Bryant's tragic death, winning the 2020 championship given all the circumstances was a fitting finale. Here's to hoping 2021 is nothing like the year that shall not be named. What are you guys looking forward to this year? Let us know in the comments below. This is Enzo. Stay tuned for more videos this year. In the meantime, the in-between time, don't forget to like and subscribe. Oh, and as always, be excellent to each other.